Welcome in, one and all, to the Dependent Fanatic channel. Hello, I am the Dependent Fanatic, Michigan fan here. I'm waiting for my Detroit Lions. Any of you guys going to watch this Monday night football game versus Baltimore on the road? Should be a good one, I hope. And I hope the Lions can pull it out. But in the meantime, I wanted to make a case here for one player here on Michigan's team to get the fourth Heisman this season in Michigan history. Michigan football is known for running the ball, of course. They have Big Ten, 3 yards, cloud of dust. They run it well. And yet they have never had a running back win the Heisman Trophy. Although Chris Perry way back in 2003 was a finalist, and then Blake Corum should have and would have won it if he didn't get hurt. So we had some chances, but never a winner at that position, which is kind of mind-boggling for me. Michigan does have 3 winners in their history. Tom Harmon, the quarterback, in 1940. But that was when quarterbacks played every position. He played running back, he played defensive back, he kicked the ball, he punted, he did it all. And in that season, Ohio Stadium gave him a standing ovation after his performance in that stadium. Different times. So, and then Michigan also had a wide receiver win it. What? We had a wide receiver win it before a running back. Desmond Howard won it in 1991. Had the catch in the Notre Dame game and then had the punt return Heisman moment on TV versus Ohio State. Only 2 wide receivers have won the thing since, including Travis Hunter this past season, who played both ways. And then we have a guy who played both ways too. Defensive back Charles Woodson won it in 1997. The only primarily defensive player to win the Heisman Trophy up until last season when Travis Hunter played basically every snap on both sides of the ball, and he took home the hardware. Running backs to win in the last 20 years, there's only 3. And 2 of them are from Alabama. Go figure. But Reggie Bush in 2005 from USC had 1,740 rushing yards and 16 rushing touchdowns. He also had 478 receiving yards and 2 receiving touchdowns. And he had 179 return yards and a touchdown. Mark Ingram won it from Alabama in 2009. He had 1,658 rush yards and 15 touchdowns and 334 receiving yards and 3 touchdowns, so less than Reggie. And then Derrick Henry from Alabama in 2015. All of his yards were on the ground. 1,986 rushing yards and 23 rushing touchdowns. In comparison, Blake Corum, as I said, should have won if he didn't get hurt. Man, he had 1,245 rushing yards and 27 touchdowns rushing. And then he had 117 receiving yards and a receiving touchdown before his injury. So it's hard to get a Heisman winner that isn't a quarterback nowadays. I'm just going to go ahead and point that out right here. Even RG3, remember he won on a terrible Baylor team. They were 8-4, I think. So any chance they can get, if his stats are just good enough, they're going to put that guy in over any other position, which I hate. I hate kowtowing to quarterbacks. You can go watch that video. They're not the be-all, end-all, all right? Sometimes, like in 2023, Michigan won the national title. I thought the center should have won it. But I digress. Let's look at the top running backs so far this year. Robert Henry Jr. from Texas San Antonio. So he's going to play a bunch of nobodies. Has 624 rushing yards and 7 touchdowns so far this season. Both most in each category. He also has 96 receiving yards and 2 receiving touchdowns out of the backfield. Amon Hardy is from Missouri, and he has 600 rushing yards and 6 touchdowns. 2 receiving yards is all on that end. And then Justice Haynes has the 3rd most rushing yards and tied for 2nd in touchdowns in the nation from Michigan. And he has 537 rushing yards and 6 rushing touchdowns and 29 receiving yards. No Michigan running back has ever gone 4 games, have started their first 4 games, getting over 100 yards in each and every one of those games until Justice Haynes. He also has a couple of Heisman moments already. In a loss to Oklahoma, but that 75-yard touchdown right out of the gate in the second half, and then the 75-yard touchdown versus Nebraska on the road is a Heisman moment. So, and the schedule and defenses are not going to be daunting going forward until Ohio State. That is the game where Michigan's Heisman winners shine. All 3 of those guys, like I said, Tom Harmon got the standing ovation. Desmond Howard had hello Heisman. Charles Woodson had interceptions and a punt return as well for a touchdown. So we shall see. I think there's a strong case to be made for Justice Haynes going forward to win the Heisman Trophy. Let's see what the quarterbacks around the nation do, and these other couple running backs. So we'll see. Stay tuned. There will be an update. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Is it possible? Can we have a running back finally winning? Something that Michigan has never done before. That'd be great. So we'll see. Go Blue. Go Lions tonight. And we'll see you on the next video. Thanks, everybody. Have a great day.